Hey, you're listening to Don't Mix In. I'm Dr. Vivian Rodriguez, an educational psychologist, blogger, educator, and coach who loves to talk about style, life, creating, and mental health. This episode, we're going to be talking about Fashion Nova. So, I'm going to be talking about here are the things that, or what I keep buying from Fashion Nova. It's been a year since I started wearing this brand, and it was one of those things where I was trying to find a new pair of jeans, and it was suggested to me by a friend to try Fashion Nova. So I think I've mentioned this before. When you go on the website, it's a little racy, you know, but give it a chance. What I really like about this brand is that they have your curve line, like your plus size line, and your straight size, and they don't charge more for the curve line. So that makes a big difference for me. So, there's some brands where they run a bit smaller. So I'm going into the plus size range and you have to pay more. It's like, what? So they don't charge more. So I'm going to talk about just some of the items that I keep buying from Fashion Nova. And I also want you to think about, I know that you may be thinking, rolling your eyes, that Fashion Nova is not for you for a variety of reasons. It could be because you feel that you're too big, you're too old, you're too preppy, or whatever. So, what I'm going to talk about is just really focusing on some really good basics they have. And it's been a year. And so these are items that I have kept buying over and over again, that I feel like pretty solid basics to mix and match with other things. So try to ignore the raciness of the site and focus on some good basics because I know you'll like them once you try them. And okay, that's the end of my TED Talk. So let's get into it. Okay, the first item I want to talk about is a V-neck tee. So they have all kinds of different V-neck tees on the site. I'm actually wearing one right now. It's a long sleeve one and it's in a nude color. I have this same V-neck tee in like a burgundy color. I have it in white. I have it in black and I have it in nude. And they have all other colors too. And I feel like it fits just right. It's not too long, not too short. And it's thick, so it's not see-through. And I get this one in a 1X. There's also another tee that you'll see in the show notes for this episode that is like a long sleeve V-neck tee. It's a little thinner. And that one I wear more with like jeans and leggings and, shorts. But that one I've gotten all kinds of different colors and just love it. It's really comfortable. And it's also, I get that in a 1X. Next up is a crew neck tee and high-waisted jeans. These are two things that I wouldn't have been wearing a few years ago. Crew neck tee, I was not into crew necks because I felt like they weren't as, I don't know, didn't really work for curves as much, but I've gotten over that. So I love their crew neck tees. They have like kind of a thicker material, so they're not going to be see-through, which I really like. And they're kind of like, they're really stretchy and substantial material. So I feel like they feel good on as well. The other thing is high-waisted jeans. So, okay, so with high-waisted jeans, I feel like you kind of it takes a minute to get used to it because you're like, why are they almost up to like my chest? So, and the sizing. So unfortunately, it's a trial and error thing. I've worn all kinds of different sizes because each jean, like the style, is a different kind of sizing. So I've worn a 1X, worn an 11, and worn a 16. So you have to probably, if you feel like you're in between sizes, you have to just probably get both sizes. But keep in mind with Fashion Nova that the returns are only store credit. So I wouldn't get too crazy with buying all kinds of stuff unless you feel like you're going to be buying a lot of the tees and, different basics there. So it's not a big deal if you just have store credit. The other item I have so many of is a tank top dress. So Fashion Nova has different tank top dresses in kind of a variety of like lengths. And they have one that is kind of like a midi length. I have that and worn that quite a bit. Then they have one that's a little shorter. It's kind of like a ribbed material. And I have, I think, like 3 different colors. So easy just to throw on and put on a denim jacket, or I've tied a shirt on it too, over it as well. So I feel like those are so easy to style. I like my sizing to be just right, not too tight and not too loose. So I want it to like skim my frame, but not too tight where I can't move. And I also get the one that they had one that's like a tie dye, kind of print. It's reversible. So you'll see that one linked on the show notes as well. But I feel like it's really just a versatile item. And it's just, they come in like a lot of like real kind of, I don't know, like spring colors. And then they also have your basic like black, white, and like a neutral color, like a nude color. So all of those, I've got a 1X and had no problem. The sizing's been right and pretty consistent with that one. Finally, a Henley. I love Henleys and I have them from different brands. I also have from Old Navy. So I like the Fashion Nova ones because they come in like a bodysuit style or just a regular tee, and the colors too. So I have one's like a sage green. I really like that one. It's real soft and a little bit on the thinner side, but it's not thin enough that it's like see-through. And then I also got one that's in white, and I also got one that's in gray. The gray one that's on the show notes on the blog post, it's like a bodysuit. But I feel like those are just, like it's like a basic piece that you could layer, and you could also, wear it when it's colder, and then just roll your sleeves up when it's warmer weather, and it's comfortable, and just I feel like the fit is right. So for all of those, I've gotten a 1X, and it's been consistent with the sizing. So that is an item for sure I would get. And you'll see I put the links for the ones that I like on the blog post. So there you have it. Those are my go-tos for Fashion Nova. I really want to encourage you to just not just, it's not about you going and shopping at Fashion Nova, but be comfortable trying different brands that you might not be the target demographic, because it's just clothes anyway. No one cares. And if it feels good and looks good on you, then go for it. So just kind of be open, because you never know what you're going to like, and what brand will work better for you versus just sticking to ones that cater to your target demographic. So wear what you want, wear what you love, and then I think you'll have more fun getting dressed. And that's it. If you're liking this episode and you want to find out more, go to the podcast, Don't Mix In. You can find it anywhere you find your podcast. Also, go to livebyviv.com. You'll see this blog post and everything else that I have on there. And remember, don't mix in because you don't need to. I'll see you guys later.